Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Welcome back to my channel. So for today we are doing a first impressions on the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Concealer. Now I know, I just posted a video dedicated to concealers, drugstore, high-end, how to set them, and on that exact same day that I posted that video on my channel, this came in the mail. So I was like, you know what? I didn't think you guys would mind if I did a review first impressions on this, so we're going to go ahead and jump into it. I love the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte and the Pro Glow. I don't wear the Pro Glow on its own just simply because I am a little bit of an oilier skin type, a bit of an oilier skin type, so I will mix these two together. Works out beautifully. However, I really want to try this because Pro Glow for me, I'm thinking it's going to be a little bit hydrating up in the under eye area, which is great. I'm hoping this is going to be my concealer that I can just pop on up in the under eye area, move on with my life. Nothing too heavy, nothing too highlighted, just a very natural makeup, no makeup type of deal. Alright, getting started. I got this off of Amazon. It was about $8. My shade is Coco. I do not think that these are even in stores yet, and my shade is the deepest shade. Alright, so it has a little bit of fragrance to it. And I did swatch it on my hand, and it seemed to be pretty pigmented, but we shall see. I'm just going to take a brush to blend this out. Oh, okay. Yeah. So blends out very easily. I like the pigmentation of it. This is not going to give you that super like highlighted under eye area, which I'm fine with because you guys know by now my preference. I prefer it to be, you know, just more subtle on the under eye area. So that was a super easy blend. I'm not mad at that at all. Even blending it out, I feel like I didn't lose any of the pigmentation and the product didn't move around a lot. I feel like it just kind of grabbed on and stuck right in place, but still made it for a fairly easy blend. Alright, on the other side, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use a damp sponge. Let me grab one. Okay, so far, so good. This is what it looks like. Haven't set it just yet. This side has nothing, so you can see it did cover up my darkness. We're going to do the same thing on the other side, but I'm going to use my beauty blender so we can see how it blends out with that. Now with a sponge, it does tend to pick up a little bit more product, so that way, you know, you don't get super cakey, which I don't mind. But typically for foundations, not foundations, for concealers that are, I find, a little bit glowier or a light, not as full coverage, I tend to use a brush so that way we don't pick up too much of the product. So this side definitely the sponge did pick up more product, so I'm going to recommend that you guys use a brush. This is actually a Real Techniques contouring brush, but it's a very densely packed brush, so I like it for using it under my eyes. So we're just going to put a little bit more here. Which I kind of figured I would like this concealer better with a brush anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to go back with my brush here. Okay, much better. So this blended right on in. It blends great with my skin. This is definitely a very natural, more radiant type of concealer, which is probably going to be really great if you do have dry under eyes. One thing I did forget to mention in my concealer video, if you are someone that has dry under eyes, make sure you are for sure using a night cream at night and in the morning. I feel like everyone should use a night cream. I do it. I used Mario Badescu Hyaluronic Eye Cream every night, every morning, and I saw a huge difference, especially in the winter time when my under eye area was a little bit more dried out. Okay, so now we're going to set this. I'm going to use a Sacha Buttercup powder. I'm not going to use a sponge because I just want like a lighter set today. So I'm going to use my Real Techniques setting brush here, and I'm going to get just the tiniest amount. I like to look up when I'm setting just to make sure I'm getting really closely up under my eye. I like it. Very natural. Very natural. I think I probably have found my summertime concealer. I had high hopes for this one. Awesome. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and set the rest of my face with the Sacha Buttercup powder. I don't have anything else on my face. Only thing I did was put on my L'Oreal Magic Perfecting Base, but I don't have any foundation or anything. We're just going to do concealer and translucent powder today. I lied. We're going to do concealer, translucent powder, and bronzer for today. Okay guys, so this is what I'm looking like so far. I did notice already a little bit of creasing, so I'm going to keep my eyes on this today. I'm going to take you with me to work. I'll do check-ins because I know you guys love it when I do check-ins for new foundations or new products. So this is what we have so far. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have a little bit of creasing. I wonder if I should have used a pressed powder. It's okay. We're gonna go on. Okay, so it is 10:08 currently. I go to work at 12, but I need to run to the beauty supply store to grab some things from work. So I will do a check-in with you guys. I'll try to check in around 2:30 if I can. I think it's when I get a break, right? So I will see you at the salon. Y'all, I am so pissed. Do you see this right here? Do you see this? So when I was doing my brows, my brow pencil, when I opened up my Benefit brow pencil, it broke and it fell on my vanity. I was like, oh, okay, crap, whatever. And apparently when it fell, it touched my shirt first. And of course, you know, I'm wearing like a light color shirt today. And I got done, just finished filming this. You guys know what's going on right now. Check-ins. It's like 10:15 right now. This just literally happened. And I thought I just had like a dot or something on my shirt. So I go to wipe it off and it smeared. But guess what? I'm not changing my clothes. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, let me go to the beauty supply store. Yeah, so I'm back again. I ran downstairs to my bathroom to get something, and when I looked in the mirror, I realized I looked super duper cakey up in the under eye area. So I'm going to say, I know it's early, but I'm gonna say, don't use a loose setting powder with this one because for some reason, I mean, it got super, super cakey under there. I don't know why, because I didn't even use a wet sponge. I just used my setting brush and like the tiniest amount of Sacha Buttercup powder. So I'm gonna take some Smashbox Photo Primer water. And hopefully that helps the situation. Okay, see you at the salon. All right, guys, 11:30. This is what we're looking like. Little creasing, just a little. Hey guys, 5 o'clock, had to make a Starbucks run. I left my vlogging camera inside of the salon, but I'm on the iPhone in good lighting here, and this is what I'm looking like. I have significant creasing for sure. I mean, I feel like everyone's gonna get some kind of creasing on their eyes because it's just the way that your eyes are set. And then of course, you know, if you do have a little bit more mature skin, you might have a few fine lines under there, but I typically don't have this much creasing with concealer, so I'm a little concerned. I'll check back in with you guys when I am off of work. Hey guys, sorry, I am off. Totally forgot to check in with you at the salon. It's 8 o'clock. This is what I'm looking like right now. So I'm thinking I'm going to give this a round 2 tomorrow. I want to try it without a loose setting powder and just do a pressed powder and see if it works out better, because I'm just shocked at how dry and cakey my under eye area looked, and it creased up a lot. So we're going to give it one more try. I have high hopes for this. Hopefully tomorrow when I do this with pressed powder, it'll be better. All right, so I will see you guys tomorrow. All right guys, day 2. We are back at it again. Let's jump into it. Same concealer, and this time I'm going to set it with this Wet n Wild pressed powder. This is a very, very light powder, meaning that it's not heavy. I think this is a great dupe for the Mineralized Skin Finish by MAC, and I honestly feel like this is better than the Mineralized Skin Finish. So let's go ahead and get into it. So already this looks better than when I did it with the loose powder. I'm just gonna go ahead, set the rest of my face with this powder. I don't have on any foundation or any other powder. We're just gonna set with this, and I'm going to put on some bronzer, and I will be right back to show you guys the finished look. Somehow I accidentally deleted the clip of my finished face, but if you guys want to, you can go check out my summer essentials video because this is the look that I am wearing. Okay guys, it is currently 3:15. I am back home from the salon and running my errands. I totally forgot to check in with you guys at the salon. It was just super busy. Didn't get the opportunity to, but I'm gonna let you get all up in my face here so you can see this concealer in action. I'm disappointed because I really had high hopes for this concealer and I'm just honestly not impressed with it. I like the way that it went on and the blendability of it is great, but as far as the creasing and the longevity of it, it's just, I don't know, it just didn't stand up that great on me. Please keep in mind that anytime I do reviews on like any specific products, or you know, I give you my favorites or my not so much favorites, just know that that's just my opinion. So if something that I'm using works great for you, keep using it. But I mean, I think for the L'Oreal Pro Glow Concealer, I'm gonna say maybe it's because it's just so hot out here, but I don't know. The creasing that I had was equally the same with a loose powder and a pressed powder. So as far as I'm concerned, not a hit for me. I won't be using it, but maybe I'll try to revisit it over the winter time when it gets a little bit cooler here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and close out this first impressions and demo, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.